And I'll give the floor to Azay Quliyev, Vice President Quliyev from Azerbaijan.
Thank you very much, dear Roberto. Let me first of all underline that I am speaking at the capacity of the head of the Azerbaijan delegation to the OSCE. Dear President, dear Secretary General, distinguished members of the Standing Committee, I am really excited and honored to state at the Standing Committee of the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly that one of the bloodiest and the most long-standing conflicts in the OSCE area, which was the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict, came to an end. As you know, on September 27, the Republic of Armenia launched a new wave of aggression against Azerbaijan, deliberately targeted densely populated civilian areas, cities and villages far away from conflict zone. As a result of the artillery and rocket attacks of Armenia, 93 civilians were killed and 407 wounded. Armenia was the first OSCE member country which used the banned cluster bombs, Scud missiles, and white phosphorus against another OSCE member country, Azerbaijan, for massively killing the innocent civilians. These are obvious war crimes committed by political military leadership of Armenia, who must be held responsible for such inhuman acts. Dear colleagues, in response to such brutal attack, Azerbaijan took the counter-offensive and retaliatory measures, resulting in full collapse of occupant forces. During 44 days of active phase of military operations, the glorious army of Azerbaijan managed to liberate 5 major cities, 4 towns, and nearly 300 villages from the occupation of the Republic of Armenia. With great pride, I want to particularly emphasize that the pearl of Nagorno-Karabakh and sacred place for every Azerbaijani around the globe, Shusha city is among the liberated cities. After being heavily defeated on the battlefield, Armenia was forced to sign the peace document and officially admit its total capitulation. The mentioned document, which is the prevailing of historical justice and supremacy of international law, was signed on November 9 by the President of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, and the Prime Minister of Armenia, Nikol Pashinyan. According to this agreement, Armenia unconditionally removes its occupant forces from the remaining 3 adjacent districts, Karbajar on November 15, Agdam on November 20, and Lachen on December 1, 2020. By that, Azerbaijan has single-handedly provided the implementation of the resolutions 822, 853, 874, and 884 of the United Nations Security Council, which remained on paper for 27 years. The people of Azerbaijan is very happy that 30 years long occupation of 20% of its territories by the Republic of Armenia is over. The Nagorno-Karabakh and 7 surrounding regions returned to their legitimate owner. The territorial integrity, sovereignty, and inviolability of the internationally recognized borders of Azerbaijan are restored. This is historical and exemplary achievement and great victory of Azerbaijan people, state, and army. Dear colleagues, the humanitarian aspects of signed document are also of great importance. In accordance with paragraph 7, nearly 1 million of Azerbaijani IDPs are returning to the territory of Nagorno-Karabakh and 7 adjacent districts of Azerbaijan under the observation of the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. After returning back, all IDPs and refugees, Armenians and Azerbaijanis, will live side by side in dignity and security in Nagorno-Karabakh under the Constitution of Azerbaijan. As all other citizens of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Armenians will also exercise the same rights and opportunities. Besides that, prisoners of war, hostages, and other detained persons and fallen bodies will also be exchanged between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Please also be informed that all economic and transport communications between Armenia and Azerbaijan are expected to be unblocked. A peacekeeping center consisting of the Russian and Turkish military personnel is being deployed in order to increase the effectiveness of control over the implementation of the agreement. Dear colleagues, we have come a long way towards this agreement and restoration of the historical justice, ensuring of the peaceful coexistence of Armenians and Azerbaijanis. Mutual confidence and understanding between the Republic of Armenia and the Republic of Azerbaijan will be among the priority tasks for all of us in the years ahead. I do believe that we must do all in our power to provide sustainable peace, stability, and prosperity in our region for the best interests of our peoples. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Secretary General.